X400 pedal. Okay, one more time. The race family!
Race family!
Edith, what's up, my youth?
What's up, my youth?
Smiley taught her that. I can't get her to stop saying it. Guys, we're at the racetrack and we got family all around us, man. Guys, thank you so much. We're here by the Supra. Today's gonna be our first day of racing. We haven't raced at all. We got here late yesterday. I missed racing yesterday by just a little bit, but here sharing stories, man, with race family members all around. We've had people come through all morning showing support. They're happy to see the car. I've had a lot of people tell me that they got a good scare when I mentioned I had sold the Supra. We got this thing ready just in time, man, for Texas 2K. This event is an honor to be here. Like, I would watch all the 1320 videos, all the DVDs growing up. This is my second time coming. I love this event, but competition is going to be tough. We're racing in the streetcar class, and I've briefly walked the lanes, and just from our hometown, I recognize an RX-7 that goes 680s in our track when it's like 100 degrees out. I recognize two Mustangs that have gone 7.0s and 7.1s at our home track. Other Mustangs that go like 7.2, 7.3. I know a handful of cars that have gone bottom 7s, and in the 6s, those are just cars that I know. Imagine every other car that's came from all over the country to compete at this event. So we're running in the streetcar class. Typically this class is broken up into 4 different fields. I want to say I'm pretty convinced we can make the fastest field. We can compete with the biggest hitters here, but to beat them all and come out victorious is going to be tough. But we're going to give it all we got, race family. We'll be testing in the front in just a few minutes. Stay tuned, baby.
So, bus blue.
This is our bus blue? Okay, habla ahí con race family.
Hey, race family. Look.
This is our bus blue. These are your toys. Enséñale tu juguete. Y mira, tenemos camisas. Did we have race family shirts?
We have race family shirts.
Family.
No, this is our bus blue. Whoa! This is our place. This is our bathroom.
Oh, that's our bathroom?
Yeah.
Dale, enséñales todo.
Hey, Mama.
Hi, baby.
All right, guys, later in the day now. We're yet to run at all. They've been doing roll racing all day, and a car now oiled down the track doing the roll racing. So they're cleaning up the track. They're gonna do a little more qualifying of roll racing, and then we were just told that we're gonna get 1 test session today. I got here late yesterday, so I missed 2 possible test sessions yesterday. I didn't get those. I'm gonna get 1 today. Tomorrow is qualifications already. I was told we were supposed to get, I think it was 2 or 3 qualifying runs. Instead now, we're only guaranteed 1 qualifying run for tomorrow, and then possible 2 or 3 on Saturday. So I really wish I had more testing than just that, because there'll be 1 test run today, tomorrow on. These are all qualifying runs, but it is what it is. We'll make the best of it. I'm letting the car get some temperature now, and I want to race family. Guys, I'm letting the car get some temperature now, and I want to try to maybe pull it out here into the street and go up on the converter, do the 2-step, and see how aggressive the bump box is. So test the bump box, test, also log how much boost the car is building on the 2-step, on the trans brake. So when we did it on the dyno, it made like 13 pounds of boost, but the air here, the weather's significantly better. So I would like for our first test session, our first run, to leave around 13, maybe 14 pounds of boost. I don't want to leave at 20 plus pounds of boost. I want to at least start there and progressively keep churning it up. So I want to make sure that the setting that's in here now is not going to all of a sudden put out some ridiculous boost levels at launch. But I have confidence, man. The car has came a long way and it's ready to go, baby. All right, so I was checking bottle pressure. It's been pretty cold here in Texas. This morning was like in the 40s, low 40s. Even now it's probably like high 60s or so, mid 60s. So the whole car is pretty cool. The temperature of the bottle was cool. So I got the bottle heater on to bring the temperature up. Right now we're right at about 900. I want to get it a little higher than that because I still got to purge the line. And once you purge it, it drops. So if we can get it maybe like halfway through the green, then that'll be good. Yeah, it's nice and warm. I'll give it a little more time, and I'll pull it out and try the trans brake.
Alright guys, gonna try the trans brake and the bump box.
What's up, brother?
Baltic Supra, right?
Yeah, man.
Cool, man. I follow you, bro.
Thank you, my brother.
Good luck, man.
Thank you, champ. We're going up there for the first run. Guys, woo! The bump box worked well. I had actually upped when I wanted the nitrous kick in, a little higher than how Lance had set it up. And it took a while for the spray to come in. I didn't like that, so I brought it right back down to how he had it. Have the spray come in a little sooner. I have to look at the log now, see how much boost the car was making there on the two-step. We don't want to leave it too much, but not yet. At least this is gonna be our first run. But let's see, baby. Got all of our stuff. You guys are gonna have an angle here, my helmet view of me pressing the buttons. You're gonna have the view of me, and then I don't have any camera people out here today. Just my wife and I, and our daughter. And our daughter fell asleep, so my wife won't even be helping me. If I see somebody up there that I know, I'll give them my other GoPro so they can film with that, or even just their phone. TH, from now on, call me TH400 Pedro. I'm excited, man. It's different. I like change. I love my A340, don't get me wrong. I didn't keep it for that long if I wouldn't have liked it. I love that thing. Let's see what this 400 is all about here at the drag strip. Guys, so this run here, we dynoed the other day at 45 pounds of boost. You guys would have seen that video by now. At 45 pounds of boost, car made 1270 something. This is 40 pounds of boost, but in this type of air and this better weather, I don't know which lane to be in. Guys, in this better weather, I predict 40 pounds of boost is a good 1200 something, maybe even close to 1250. So for our first shakedown run, that's plenty of power. And we can still go all the way to 60, and we have nitrous on top. So let's see, baby. We got more power than this car has ever used that we can throw at it now, because we now have a capable transmission, a stronger transmission with obviously a huge input shaft, a more capable rear end. So ultimately, let's give this thing more power than ever. But for now, let's make a shakedown run and see how things go. Guys, I wanted to give you a quick view of Texas 2K 2021. Today was qualifying for roll racing, and these are all the drag racers. We're gonna get one test run today, followed by supposedly one qualifying run tomorrow, and then a few more qualifiers on Saturday. But these aren't all the cars. This is just street car. I think the heavyweights are somewhere around here. This is the 2JZ class. So this car runs a 2JZ class, the car behind. Drag International, Real Street Performance. This might be some of the stick-shift classes or DCT dual clutch. Come on, baby. I'm gonna get back to my car and get ready. There goes the Baltic Supra right there. They had to clean the track. We got a green light for racing once again, baby. looks like we're going up against a Coyote black 5.0 Mustang. Everyone in this field, guys, are cars that go 790 and faster. Right now we're qualifying. Right now we're testing with the fastest street cars that are here in this group. So 799 and faster, all of these guys here. Put a different switch over here. This is my line lock. I'm having to hold it with my left hand, and I'm going to upshift to my right hand. Bam, spun. That Mustang spun bad right in front of us. Here we go. Let's have some fun, baby. Guys, you can hear it. By the way the fuel pump's running, by the way it's sounding, we definitely went low on fuel, so that's irresponsible on my part. I guess from now on out, I'll just run significantly more fuel than I know should be in here, because I don't know what changed. I haven't messed with the fuel system at all, but my gauge, my fuel gauge, everything, I feel like where it is now would have always worked before. And before I had significant, I guess, warnings, or I knew it was going low, whereas now it's almost like it's sounding perfect, things are great, all of a sudden it's empty. Hey.
Would you like to get in your trailer?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, you're good.
Because I was gonna have him move the demon if you need.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Okay,
You're good.
Thanks. It's okay. It's okay.
Guys, check this out. I'm looking at our time ticket. This track here, they're not gonna give us any paper tickets. All the tickets will be digitally printed like this. So this is our time ticket. Guys, your boy went 0.061 to the reaction. Half of a tenth of a second to the reaction, pretty much. I never did that with the Toyota transmission. Before I was leaving on a foot brake, so my brake was my brake was squeezed all the way down. By the time I came off the brake and the car rolled away, the best I would ever get. Man, the second I would see those 3 lights come on, I was already trying to leave. The best I would ever get was like 0.150, 0.180, 90. Now, we basically took a tenth off of just the reaction, leaving on an actual button. So that's awesome. We went a 129 to the 60 foot, and that was spinning. The car in front of me spun, and then we spun. I don't think the track prep was all that great, but we spun, and the rest of the pass is not really much more to see. 8th mile, 7 seconds, that's 74 miles an hour. We weren't even on the gas. And then quarter mile, 11.3 at 111 miles an hour. The Mustang on the other lane went 132 to the 60 foot, so a little slower than we did, but he made a decent pass and went right on through there. He went 5.1 in the 8th at 140, as well as a 7.96 at 175 miles an hour. So for us, I feel like we spun. I'll have to watch footage from outside the car, but I feel like we spun the tire. We left and then started spinning. We left and then started spinning, and then I started experiencing the, I guess the running out of fuel or fuel cut. It was popping, pop, 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 pop. That was after the fact we had already spun the tire. Let's see. I'm sure I'm gonna have to make some suspension adjustments. My old rear coilovers, I had those things figured out, but now I have new rear suspension, so we have to dial that in just right. As well as, this thing is leaving so much harder now on the trans brake, I wonder if I should put fresh tires. I brought another set of tires with me. I wonder if it's worth putting those in. Tomorrow's already qualifying. Maybe I'll try again tomorrow on these, and then if not, then swap them over. We'll see what happens. But for now, I guess, it was my first time doing a burnout with the transmission. First time, what else? First time utilizing the bump box, the trans brake, so for it being my first time, I guess it was a fun experience. We'll get better as we go along, guys. This is just testing today. Come on, baby. Race family, you guys can get close, man. You guys come over.
Yeah.
Fucking close, get on close. It took off nice.
It took off, yeah.
But your boy didn't have enough fuel in it.
Jonathan.
Jonathan, yes. At least that's a problem.
Oh,
thank God that's only a problem. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
That's silly on my part. Race family, guys. This will conclude our day 1 of racing. I was actually just watching some of the videos of that race now to analyze that. I took some time to review our time slip. I took some time to review our data log on our laptop. I made some changes. Weird mosquito thing. Ugh. I made some changes to the bump box. It looked like the bump box was bumping in a little too aggressive. I don't want it to go past the beams, so I dialed that back a little bit. I had made some changes to my front suspension to maybe not weight transfer as quickly as it used to prevent against wheelies, but I put it in between where I had it today and in between where I'm used to having it, so I tweaked it a little bit. I didn't make any changes to the rear suspension. Ultimately, what screwed that pass up was I didn't have enough fuel in the tank, guys. So I always run this car light on fuel, which is silly on my part, but for the most part, I would always really do that before to have the car be as light as possible to really alleviate some stress of just extra weight from my all Toyota driveline, meaning Supra rear end, original Supra transmission. But now that I have a freaking 9-inch that's probably gone on 6,000, 10,000 pound mud trucks, this thing goes on anything. These diffs are really strong. Now that I have this, I have stronger axles, I have a stronger transmission. I shouldn't be so worried about trying to make the car as light as it possibly can. So with that being said, I'll never run with that little bit of fuel again. Nonetheless though, the amount of fuel that I thought I was running with today would have normally been more than enough. I don't know why. We went a little low on fuel on the dyno, and then again today. Normally I would run with my fuel light on. Typically when the light would come on, I still have 3 or 4 gallons in the main tank, and I got my fuel surge tank. Now I feel like when the light is coming on, in this last week, if the light's on, I'm like dead empty. I'm really, really low. So that won't happen again. I'll play it safe. I'll put significant fuel in here. So I'll take care of that. What else? I made some changes. How's it going, brother? I made some changes to the smooth stage. I left everything else the same. Tomorrow I may turn the boost up some more. Although we didn't really use all of the boost today, tomorrow's already round 1 of qualification, so we got to run as hard as we can. I'm not going to put all the boost into it, but at least maybe the 45 pounds that we had dynoed with, I'll put that back into it, and try to do, just to get a clean run. Thank you guys all so much for the immense support, huge support. Lots of you guys came by, bought our merchandise today here in person. If you guys didn't make it to the event, all of our merchandise is available at BalticSupraRacig.com. But thank you guys so much, man. I took a little bit of time today to read some of the comments on the video that I uploaded, driving the TH400 for the first time. And all of you guys, man, the race family, all the comments are always so nice. You guys are so supportive. Thank you guys for being part of our family, enjoying this journey with us. Whew, today was not the rewarding day that we're looking for, but that's perfectly fine. We got that out of the way nice and early. Every day moving forward. Tomorrow we'll get supposedly just 1 test run. Hopefully we make a full pass, a full clean pass. I'm sure I'll be happy with it. Followed by more qualifying passes on Saturday, followed by eliminations on Sunday. So this is just the early stages. Lots of good stuff to come. Stay tuned, baby. I'm sure tomorrow's video will be better than today. That's what I'm talking about. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, race family.